Oxford United were one half of the duo that had a starring role to play in last season's narrative. No doubt they will be looking to ensure that that narrative stays very much the same this season, and winning here would certainly be a great start. Their expectations for this Super Cup are high, and rightly so.
Everyone, let's give a warm welcome to our players as they take to the field. Here's how the Gunners.
Well, Jim, you've had a good chance to look at the teams. How are you feeling about this one?
It falls somewhere in between friendly and fully competitive, I would say. Yes, you want to win a trophy, but you also know that it won't be the end of the world if you don't. I think pressure levels are lower, but then your competitive edge can't allow you to make it too easy for the opposition. So you have to give this what it demands.
Jorginho. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. And here's Havertz. Ødegaard. Chalobah. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Nelson. And here's Havertz. Havertz. He's got the shot away! It's Bellingham. Nelson, a searching ball that into space. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Nelson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Ødegaard. Martinelli played with finesse. Has been well intercepted. Nelson. Arsenal just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Now it's Havertz. Timber. Nelson. Havertz. Timber. That is lovely. Takes aim and crosses. Ødegaard goes short. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Merino. Jorginho. Tries to dink it in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Nelson. Jorginho aim forwards. Now it's Havertz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Zinchenko makes the interception. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos moved on forwards. Out to the right. Thinks one through. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri. That has been knocked clear. Chalobah, here comes the cross. Nelson. Ødegaard. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's played forward. Chalobah. He's through here. Nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Oxford United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Ruben Dias. Chalobah. Rodri. Guardiola.
Arsenal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Guardiola. Chalobah. Jorginho. Now it's Nelson. Nelson. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Bellingham. Good driving run. Saliba forwards and with intent. Ødegaard. And here's Havertz. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Rodrigo. Could be danger here. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29. Kai
Gabriel,
Havertz.
gently done.
Coming onto the pitch.
Nelson.
Number
Gabriel
9.
Jesus.
A reminder
Oh,
that
played
the
through for the
stadium
wide
is
man.
family-friendly
Now that's a lovely exchange. Fires it in low. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24. Reece Nelson.
And back to the keeper they go.
To be replaced by
Raya sends that a long way. Jorginho gets across to intercept that. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 12. Coming onto the pitch. Number 27.
Now it's Trossard into the box. Shapes for an overhead. A real chance and a real let-off.
Martinelli simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rice. Ah, now can they counter? Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jorginho. Trossard. Martinelli. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 46.
This is promising. It's
Number
one!
40.
Gabriel tries to clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So not long left in this now. It does seem that we are headed for penalties. Zinchenko. The final 5 minutes. Zinchenko. Now this could be a chance. It's Edwards! Oh, they could be caught out here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Branthwaite. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mendy. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
And the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Trossard will take their second. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So, the second man in line. Coolly into the bottom corner.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oxford United with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, quite remarkable miss.
It's brain freeze, I think. That was wild.
Arsenal are looking to keep pace here.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Bellingham is the 4th man to step forward for them. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Vieira with the last of the first 5 penalties. Big character, big moment, big save. Rice is able to finish it here. no, the pressure just too much. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Oxford United are looking to save match point. Stuck away with ice in his veins. 3-3. And so the captain steps up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He must, but can he? No, he's missed, and that is it. It was good while it lasted, but it all came crashing down at the last. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
Yeah, and most of these players
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely at peak. No question that this is one of the most distinct special arenas in England. It is what we have come to know and love about Manchester.
Here's how Manchester City.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Manchester City are are still to get up and running after defeat on the opening day. Now's the chance to launch their season. Clears it out of harm's way. Grealish. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to dink it in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Calmly anticipates. Played out to the right. Bellingham. Mbappe. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden, and it's lofted through here. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Murillo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an excellent interception. That's a throw. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gili. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Haaland, played out to the left flank. Deftly done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foden. Akanji. Forward it goes. Foden! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Oxford United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Up to meet it! Just couldn't turn it in.
Haaland really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Foden. And here's Haaland. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. The whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Oxford United can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Grealish. Thinks one through. All Black sends that a long way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Manchester City are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Substitution for Manchester City. Number 10, Jack Grealish. To be replaced by
Wins the duel this time.
7.
Hot. He's had it! It's in! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
After 56 minutes is number 9.
City take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Rice, gently done. Rice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
We've had a pair of keys handed into
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mamouche. And the shots!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, well timed. Rice shifted upfield. Rice. Good purposeful running this. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great hit! Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Geely. Bernardo Silva. 75 minutes played.
Manchester City surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiol. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away.
Oxford United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester City. Number 47.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Kusanov.
Number 82.
Manchester City can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Coming onto the pitch.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Big chance! Must be! And the finish! And he's there to clear it.
Number 45.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Substitutes. The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Haaland, there's the hit! Close But time for no more. The whistle has gone. Oxford United come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. As you can see, the sound of supporter here in Gelora Bung Karno Stadium, Jakarta, Indonesia. Fantastic atmosphere and beautiful stadium. The action has already started. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hay. Kevin Dix. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the would-be breakthrough moment.
As decisive as it comes, spot chosen, spot hit.
After 11 minutes is number 14.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Now here's the delivery. Big chance! Forward it goes. Over to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, easy pickings there. Taremi. Collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Square. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone
And
else's.
he's done it.
Superb.
It's a goal, thanks to...
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Chance to shoot now, and he's onside, and the shot! It's there! Into the lead once more! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Tunisia get themselves into the lead. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Physical challenge. Always onto this. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's one-on-one! Oh, Max! Just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Calmly anticipates. Marcelino Ferdinand. That's a good ball played into space. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Referee's given a throw.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Howell Max. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. There's the whistle for half-time. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out.
Goes to finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The handback. Azmoun. Kodos, gently done. Goalkeeper's ball. Day enters. Calvin Verdonk. Back into the middle. Marcelino Ferdinand. And the defence can get it clear.
Are in action tomorrow if you like more ticket details.
forwards. That's been won straight back. Well, that defending is unapologetically could be danger here. Tunisia have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
And the substitutes are number 7 to be replaced by number 20.
Taremi. So what can they make of this? And here's Taremi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Ibarriena. And out to safety. Gets it back. Defence has got rid of that. That is a little undercooked. And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Godos, gently done.
Iran really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Turns and goes back. He's had a hit!
And the substitutes are
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cleared away.
Can we please make some noise for our substitutes?
Reinders! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And the substitutes
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Tunisia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Asmoon!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Reinders. Al Max. Ole Romani. And time is up. Indonesia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional. It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. What a fabulous atmosphere, more than makes up for the relatively small capacity at this stadium. There is no venue quite like this one. Oxford United looking for a fast start to get things done.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Yang, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Vinicius Junior, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Defence has got rid of that. Now it's Wirtz. Yang. Michel, long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Bellingham opts to play it back. Forward it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that was very necessary. And it's played forward. Out towards the flank. Wirtz. Guardiola. Vinicius Junior. McAllister with the clearance. And he's heaved it away. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Yang. Great ball if he can get there. Castro, Montez. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting. Oh, shooting chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And the finish! Massive lead! In for the pieces! Away from immediate danger. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Guardiol tries to dink it through. And that has been cleared. It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Saka. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. I mean, there's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
Oxford United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep...
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
After 49 minutes is number 8.
The U's take the lead, 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Sadiki. Castro. Montez. Buffal. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Defending of the desperate variety.
Union Saint-Gilloise making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Buffal. Buffal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's good defending, very good defending. Yang. Yang shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foot in. Oxford United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Yang. And it's Buffal. Here's... Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
That's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
This might spell danger. It's Ivanovic! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Ivanovic. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Saka. He can run onto that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Burgess. Liang goes on a charge down the left. Liang does really well to win the ball there. And it's Buffon. Succumbs to the pressure. I think we're just about done here.
Union Saint-Gilloise have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now that's well seen too.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
Could be. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And that's it. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. It's, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It does have a distinctive feel. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Smith Rowe, has all the ingredients to make a great number 10, Peter. He's excellent both on and off the ball. Those half turns, the quick 1-2s, they're a speciality. Something he can do well across the final third where often space is at a premium. And don't forget his eye for a pass too. He can produce the most telling.
Okay, interesting. And Carlos Vinicius! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Carlos Vinicius really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice forwards and with intent. cottagers are still winless after the first two games and seeking a change in fortune. And it's Iwobi. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. He's played him through. That is a brilliant interception. Bender gets rid without sophistication. Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Through. And the shot! Good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Alexander-Arnold. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Wirtz wins the duel this time. Mbappe! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is a great ball. Carlos Vinicius! Goal! Fulham! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Fulham goal! After 33 minutes, it's
Fulham get themselves into the lead.
number 12.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, they could break here. Berger. Bassi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Smith Rowe. Wilson. In with the challenge. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iwobi! Oh, good effort. He got plenty. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Oxford United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Mbappe. Rice. Iwobi. Carlos Vinicius. The cottagers seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Time and again they are repelled. Wirtz. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Smith Rowe.
Would the owner of the blue car parked outside reception please move it immediately?
Berger.
Thank you.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oxford United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Substitution for Oxford United. Number 14. Coming onto
Castagna.
the pitch.
Wilson.
Number 9. Victor Gaio-Queres.
Proves too strong. The U's have a free kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice physical challenge. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Carlos Vinicius, given the lift of his goal. Bassi. Robinson. Iwobi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Smith Rowe. Lukic. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Berger. And it's Iwobi. Now it's Iwobi. He has found the way through. There are a few waiting for it, and that's been well dealt with.
Fulham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Berger. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Robinson, foot in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And Carlos Vinicius! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
The fourth official has indicated there will be
And he's away.
1 minute.
Fierce! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not our... Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
How the Red Devils are lining
So,
up.
Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard to look past this guy, Rasmus Højlund. OK, he's landed on the biggest stage right now, but there are an awful lot of aspects of his game that need improving, and I think we've seen that. Yes, he's got the basics, they're all in place, but he has a lot of hard work to put in now before he can emerge as the striker everybody would like him to be.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle. Devils have picked up 6 points from the first 9 available, 2 wins in 3, Jim. Pretty good start, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll be very confident.
It's Fernandes! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bruno Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Moved on forwards. Here it comes. Keeper's dealt with that. And out to safety. Ugarte. And he's there to get it away. Oxford United have it back and they can go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mazraoui, gently done. Ericsson. Bruno Fernandes. Brozovic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Manchester United, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham gets it back. Bruno Fernandes had a hand in that goal which gave his side the lead in their last match. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Brozovic. Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. Great chance! Goal, Oxford!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oxford United goal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's found a way past. Onana gets good distance on it. Van Dijk, and the keeper's got it again. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Forward it goes. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been cleared. Has a goal! Vinicius Junior has skipped away free kick. And that's going to be a booking. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
And the fourth official,
Oxford United leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Spesial. And here's Bellingham. Brozovic. Eriksson does well to get it back. Shaw. Oxford United lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Eriksson, and it's played forward. Now it's Mount, and he's managed to get free. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, great play! Rodrigo! Can he put it away? He's got a goal!
And the owner of the green
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
reception, please return to your vehicle.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Number 9, Victor Gaio Perez. Substitution for Manchester United.
The U's get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Number 9.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. And the shots! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
United making consecutive changes here. Oxford United find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Diallo wins the duel this time. Spesial. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ahmad.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 23, Luke Shaw.
Saka proving a very adept defender. That's a foul, free kick's been given.
Marcus Rashford.
rules going into that little black book.
Number 29. Can we please make some noise for our substitutes?
Martinez. Lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. That is lovely. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. They have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 2. Victor
Brozovic.
And we have substitutions taking place.
Rodrigo. Rice. White. Saka looking to run onto it. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Bellingham really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Number 5.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Ericsson. De Ligt. Ugarte.
The fourth official has indicated
Ericsson aim forwards.
Oh,
Oh, shooting chance! Without the best in the keeper.
and the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
And the finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's it. The U's can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Just feel the place. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kaoru Mitoma, Peter. He has worked extremely hard on all aspects of his game, and you're not going to find too many weaknesses about at the moment. He thrives on that left side, and he can either go inside on that right foot or stay on the left side, so he presents an immediate problem to fullbacks, and he's developing fast and extremely well.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Saka. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, Jim, the problem is pretty clear.
It's embarrassingly clear. It's not as if they don't know what the overwhelming priority is. They're hemorrhaging goals, and they need discipline, compactness and graft. That'll do for starters.
Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here, goes down, but nothing given. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Isak. Brighton going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Oxford United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they're...
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Only partially clear, and it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Belling. Great defending, strong and determined. Osman was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marquinhos is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
O'Reilly, back when it goes. Can he finish? Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Looking to break at pace. Ruter.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Saka. Aim forwards. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
That has been cut short. Vardiol. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this.
Brighton, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
The Seagulls are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss. Decent hit! Looks to clip it forward.
This is a message for
Belling.
Alan Roach. That's Alan Roach. Please keep your
Isak.
decision. Your wife is waiting for you. Thank you.
Oh, Red, nice interception. O'Reilly shifted upfield. Vardiol. Isak. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Dunk. Forwards and with intent. João Pedro. And it's been taken straight back. Has a goal! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Estupinian. Van Hek. Isak.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Estupinian.
Brighton and Hove Albion showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Saka. He's got away. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Right! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice is offering a wry smile there.
Rice.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw.
And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely at peak. Truly, this is an impressive scene. Surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. And the shots!
Semenyo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Rodri gets a good foot in there.
Hussein? Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sinisterra laid out to the left flank. Aarons wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior showing good feet. Played out wide. Tries the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Away from immediate danger. And it's Stones. Clearly not happy with that. And they can counter here. That is a little undercooked.
Bournemouth really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, great ball! Right! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Kluivert. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wirtz. Great defending, strong and determined. Great chance! The U's have suffered lapses late in the first half recently. They're hoping things will be different now. Out to the left it goes. Senesi aim forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Wirtz. That has been cut short. Semenyo. And here's Evan Nielsen. Out towards the flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer. That's going to go a long way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Oxford United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Billing. Billing knocks it out wide. And he has been fouled there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Sinistera. Palmer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Mendy defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aarons. Semenyo. Oxford United have been defending beautifully lately. Marquinhos.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's in! Even Nielsen! Marvellous goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Referee's given a throw. Kluivert. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Foot in. Mendy. Rice. Senesi can get it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Could move up a gear here. Driving forward. Vinicius Junior. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Billing, who does have an assist to his name. They've managed to get it away. He's cut it out. That has been knocked clear. Palmer chooses to go back. Howson with the clearance. Oh, great chance! Has a goal! Goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Oxford United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
All the way through, so there's the shot! What about that? Right in the
deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 86 minutes,
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bournemouth take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
the referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Senesi, Adams, Traore, Billing, and here's Evan Nielsen. Stones makes, and that's it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go.
By the players.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And already we're underway here. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now that's well seen too. Ocic. Van Dijk. Saka. That pass has been well intercepted. Moved on forwards. Lefebvre. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Forward it goes. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe! And the shot! Could be danger here! And the ball is out of play. Aim forwards. Helder. Sunderland to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lefebvre. He welcomes it in. Bar. Rice. And that has been clubbed away. Lovely bit of skill. Chooses to go back. Lefebvre. Neil. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through here. Saka. He's got away. And it's played forward. Ocic. Moved on forwards. Marcelino Ferdinand. Rice. Lefebvre. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. It's played into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sunderland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe succumbs to the pressure. It's a throw. Played in by Hernandez. Keeper sees it all the way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is nil. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Oxford United goal. After 47 minutes is...
The Black Cats are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Substitution for Sunderland.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Kelder. Ballard. Lefay. Ocic. Foot in. Lefay does really well to win the ball there. Rig. Spread out to the left. Kelder. Lefay. And he's managed to get free. Kelder. Forward it goes. The referee has given a corner. Punched away. Laid back in. And the shots!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. And he's on a charge. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Neil. Cube. Rig.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rodri.
Oxford United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. With some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking...
Shot a goal!
Coming onto the pitch.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 2. And we have substitutions taking place.
Fence has got rid of that. Palmer.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Real chance! Superb goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Bellingham simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Number 5.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The U's take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Palmer. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Vitz. Vitz! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And time is up. Oxford United. So yet another step towards ultimate glory. Another test passed. Your reflections then, Jim.
Oxford United have turned...
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It does have a distinctive feel. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left back, and this guy Alex Grimaldo is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Chalaba. Yorkerish. Out to the right. Played back in. Can he put it away?
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Marquinhos. Had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going. Kosunu.
Granit Xhaka. The U's are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. Capier getting this one clear. And the defence can get it clear. Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gross. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Goal for Bayer Leverkusen! After 27 minutes is...
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe chooses to go back. That's an excellent interception. Kosunu forwards and with intent. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Boniface. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Granit Xhaka. Oxford United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Teller gets flagged offside. Gross. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo stood his ground strongly. The U's get it back again. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And a play for a throw.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
Oh, he's in!
1 minute of added time.
Keeper's ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in.
Up to meet it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Palacios. Gross. Boniface in with the challenge. Bellingham. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bellingham. Now that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Chalobah. That's a fabulous ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today from Dad and Lucy.
Boniface. And here's Xhaka. Gross. So what can they make of this? Driving forward, and he's a real chance! It's it! They have come roaring back! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Oxford United have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Palacios. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back into the middle. This is promised. There's the shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So here comes the substitution.
After 70 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
The official has advised means that we have substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Forward it goes.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gross, gently done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gross. He's in here! Bayer Leverkusen claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Number 77. Number 4.
Van Dijk clears it away.
Number 38.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rodri. Can we please make some noise for our substitutes?
Bayer Leverkusen really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Tapsoba. Teller. Frimpong.
Bayer Leverkusen can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a
That is a great pick out. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rodrigo with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Oxford United. Number 16. To be replaced by
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
22.
Gyökeres.
Luca D.
Oxford United have it back and they can go again. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Oxford
I think you
United.
have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big...
And we have substitutions.
And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...